Hi everyone, I'm r.c.sonoda. 8 years ago, I disappeared from the lives of my peers and those who loved me. In reality, I really shouldn't be here. But I have a second chance at a good life because of the help and care of many people who saved my life. This video is a passionate plea for your support to save the lives of first responders facing their life-threatening battle with PTSD. I'm going to read from a script. What I have to share with you is too personal to memorize. This video is in the context of a letter, and this letter answers 4 questions. Question number 1. Why did I disappear? On June 6, 2011, after 20 years as a paramedic, I was diagnosed with PTSD. Question number 2. What have I been doing with my life? I've been working hard to recover the ground I once lost. On September 9th, I'm hiking the Bruce Trail, a 900-kilometer, 560-mile journey. I want to raise funds to launch a PTSD Hike and Heal program for first responders. To make this happen, I have to be certified as a forest therapy guide. Forest therapy will allow me to actively take PTSD survivors within the forest setting and teach them how to begin their self-healing journey at their own pace. This certified program will help participants reclaim their life back as they learn how to rebuild their relationship between people and nature. The cost of this program exceeds $5,000. I need your help to make this a reality. I'm calling out my fellow paramedic peers, and I'm calling out my fellow first responders, police officers, firefighters, 911 dispatchers, and I invite the military personnel to join me on this journey. Please support this mission by donating to my GoFundMe campaign, PTSD Hiking for Heroes. If you are unable to donate, please share this campaign with as many people as possible. Please tell them about my Instagram and my YouTube channel, Ronin on Trail. I have a special message for those living with PTSD. I know there are those of you right now who cannot hike or walk or even get out of bed. I was where you are now, and this is not a problem. It's a starting point. So for now, I will get up, I will walk, and I will hike one step at a time for you until you're ready to get up and join us on trail. Question number 3. How did I find my way back? I lived in a tent for 2 winters because I could no longer live at home. I often went for long walks in the forest. I found that solitude didn't mean that I was whole again or alone. It simply meant that no matter how far I traveled, I always found my way back. And finally, question number 4. Why did I create PTSD Hiking for Heroes? On January 31st, 2016, my good friend, paramedic Martin Wood, committed suicide. His signature trademarks were his love of science, nature, and his big, overwhelming smile. Martin passionately collected every known MacGyver hiking and survival gadget, but his favorite piece of hiking equipment was his beat-up coffee mug. Martin was the first of 19 paramedics to commit suicide. That death toll would rise to 68 first responder suicides in 2016. For the last 2 years, I've been searching for a way to foster Martin's legacy and help those living with PTSD. And this is where I ended up, on the Bruce Trail on September 9th, hiking for heroes. I'm going to end this video with a letter that I wrote to paramedic Martin Wood. It's also a message to those who experience the darkness of PTSD. It's a promise to the families who have lost loved ones to suicide. And it's a final lesson from the heroes who forfeited their lives too soon. Dear paramedic Martin Wood, my brother, we stood together for many years. We saved many lives. We made a difference to those we served. But I didn't know how sick you were. You never told me. And I never reached out to you to learn about your deep suffering. It's difficult believing how you ended. A numbered statistic. A hero's death by suicide. It's surreal writing this letter to you. How your death has started my journey of healing. Your wife is going to allow me to take your coffee mug on the Bruce Trail. She told me that your spirit animal is the hawk. When I hiked in Nova Scotia, a bald eagle flew as I dipped your mug in the Atlantic Ocean. I hope that was you. I walked in the Rocky Mountains for you. I christened your coffee mug in a glacial waterfall atop a mountain. When I descended, I walked to the ocean and dipped your mug in the Pacific. I want to cry, but I still can't. I need to help those who are still here. I want to encourage those with PTSD to join me on trail. I hope, I pray, that I see a solitary hawk. I'll know then you are there with me. I miss you. And I love you, bro.